客官们好，欢迎来到杂货铺，我是你们的掌柜。本期我们看个又炸裂又抽象的。6月18日，波音总裁卡尔·霍恩接受了美国国会长达2个小时的质询。整场质询出了2个名场面：一是波音官方承认他们报复了吹哨人；二是波音总裁卡尔·霍恩被密苏里州的议员乔什·霍利硬控了7分钟。在欣赏这7分钟之前，掌柜先交代一下背景。国会质询一般都是针对出了大问题的大公司，主要目的是确保政府的决策过程透明，并让公众了解政府对该公司的关注情况。质询之后呢，政府会和公司达成一些妥协，这些妥协可能正面也可能负面。历史上比较有名的有微软垄断案、脸书隐私案和最近的 TikTok 封禁案。而这次的波音是因为这2年他们不是空中飞门，就是这样下沉，甚至还报复吹哨人。之前 Max 虽然死人，但毕竟死道友不死贫道，没疼在美国人自己身上。到今年呢，美国国会大佬们实在看不下去了，眼看波音是打算对自己人下手，所以启动了国会质询。这兑现的2人分别是波音现任总裁卡尔·霍恩和密苏里州议员乔什·霍利。他们2人的介绍呢，我放在了评论区，感兴趣的话可以去看看。那我们开始吧。女士们、先生们，大家好，这里是店长广播，欢迎来到心有灵犀杂货铺。
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Calhoun, what is it that you get paid currently?
Senator, that's well disclosed in our proxy documents in each of the years that I've been employed.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's a big number, sir.
Well, let me help you out. It's $32.8 million this year. Does that sound right?
Yes, it does.
That's a 45% increase over last year. Does that sound right?
Yes, it does.
What is it you get paid to do exactly?
I get paid to run the Boeing company.
Yeah. So just help me understand that. I mean, do you get paid for transparency? Is that one of the metrics for your income?
I think the board counts on me for transparency.
Really? Because you're under investigation for falsifying 787 inspection records. The Boeing's under criminal investigation for the Alaska Airlines flight. You were investigated by DOJ for criminal conspiracy to defraud the FAA. This is all in your tenure. This doesn't sound like a lot of transparency to me. What about safety? Is that a component of your salary?
It sure is, Senator.
You know, have you seen the reports that the subcontractor that you used to make that door piece that fell out of the sky, that when the FAA went and toured the facility, they found one door seal being lubricated with Dawn liquid dish soap and cleaned with a wet cheesecloth, and another was being checked with a hotel room key card? Does that sound like safety to you?
Senator, I think our relationship with that particular supplier has been well documented, reviewed by the FAA and most certainly us. And I'm very intent on acquiring that company so that none of that ever happens.
You know, the FAA also says that Boeing still has not implemented the recommended steps back from 2019 and 2020 after the MAX crashes. You still have not taken the appropriate safety procedures or implemented what they recommended. I mean, how, if safety is a component of your $33 million compensation package, I mean, how can you possibly qualify for any of this? What about quality? Is quality part of your compensation package?
Senator, I meet with the FAA pretty regularly. They don't hold anything back, and I'm not aware of anything that has been cited with respect to those accidents that we haven't taken action on.
Really? Because we've had whistleblowers. You said you'd listen to whistleblower testimony. We've had multiple whistleblowers come before this committee and allege that Boeing is cutting every possible corner on quality and safety, not just in the past, but now. They've alleged that you've eliminated safety inspections, that there are fewer in quality and there are fewer inspectors doing quality inspections out there. They've alleged that when they raised quality issues and concerns, they were reassigned, they were retaliated against, they were physically threatened. That doesn't sound like attention to quality to me. And yet you're getting paid $33 million a year. It's extraordinary.
Senator, we have increased our quality inspectors significantly.
How much has your stock price increased while you've been at Boeing?
It hasn't, and I don't watch it much.
Have you done any stock buybacks while you've been at Boeing?
Not in my job, no.
How about your profits? Have your profits increased at all?
I haven't had any profits, sir.
I'm sorry?
I have not had any profits.
Yeah. You know, I think the truth is, Mr. Calhoun, you're not focused on safety. You're not focused on quality. You're not focused on transparency. All of this is in the record. But I think actually you're focused on exactly what you were hired to do, which is that you're cutting corners. You are eliminating safety procedures. You are sticking it to your employees. You are cutting back jobs because you're trying to squeeze every piece of profit you can out of this country. This company. You're strip mining it. You're strip mining Boeing. It was one of the greatest American companies ever. It has employed thousands of people in my state. And you are strip mining it for profit, shareholder value, and you're being rewarded for it. You got a huge raise, a huge increase. So it's working out great for you. For the American people, they're in danger. For your workers, they're in peril. For your whistleblowers, they literally fear for their lives, but you're getting compensated like never before. Don't you think maybe your priorities are misplaced here? I mean, don't you think maybe it's time to get back to focusing on making quality planes and paying your workers well and taking care of the little guys who got you to where you are? That's not a rhetorical question.
Senator, I don't recognize any of the Boeing you described.
Really?
And I want to assure...
You don't recognize the Boeing that has airplanes falling out of the sky, that has had 2 Maxes crash, that has had pieces of doors fall out of the sky, that have had whistleblowers come before they've sat right where you have sat and told us, these are your employees who have told us that when these are the engineers, by the way. Are you an engineer?
I'm not, sir.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And they have said that they're not listened to, that they're retaliated against, that they're threatened. That's the reality of Boeing today. That's your company that you have created. Now, I don't recognize it either from the company it used to be decades ago, but under your leadership, that's what Boeing is, and you're being rewarded for it handsomely. Handsomely. Don't you think there's something wrong with that? Why haven't you resigned?
Senator, I stand by what I said, and I want to assure the great employees in your state that that is not the way we operate the company, and it never will be. And if you would like my chief engineer to talk about what he sees in
No, I want to hear from you, because what I hear from you is a lot of this team does that and that team does that, and I listen to the whistleblowers, but I don't meet with them. And I've heard about all this stuff that you Congress have meddlesomely asked for because the public wants to see it, gosh darn them, but you actually haven't supervised any of it. I've heard that. It's a lot of it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. But meanwhile, you're getting paid a heck of a lot of money. It's unbelievable. If anybody's coming out of this deal good, it's you. Why haven't you resigned?
Senator, I'm sticking this through. I'm proud of having taken the job. I'm proud of our safety record, and I am very proud of our Boeing people.
You're proud of this safety record?
I am proud of every action we have taken.
Every action you've taken?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Wow. There's some news for you. Well, behind you can't see it. Behind you, the folks are showing pictures of the people who are the victims of your safety record. I think we can all see them. And I think the American public, when they fear to get on their airplanes, they understand your safety record. And frankly, sir, I think it's a travesty that you're still in your job.
好了，对象看完了，掌柜谈点感想。我是个非波音的，自然关注波音，更盼着它好。毕竟对手越强大，你战胜它的时候成就感就越强嘛。但这2年波音的口碑在我们专业人士口中也是下滑的，这无关什么技术。你看满世界飞的飞机里边，不说烂飞机啊，就是没那么酷炫的飞机，但多了去了。什么冲8 CRJ 啦，什么苏霍伊100啦，什么114、190啦，包括西飞的马六，这些飞机技术上和波音比不了嘛。但飞行员本质在乎的是你技术有多酷炫吗？不是，我们在乎的是飞机可不可控。说白点，就是你制造商给了飞行员多大的透明度。你明摆着告诉我你飞机的好与不好，把我们的培训做到位，操作复杂点就复杂点，还有什么现代飞机比737更难飞吗？但甭管怎样，我知道你哪里有隐患，最后是可以给你兜底的。你看为什么现在庞巴迪的 A220 和巴宇的 E2 口碑那么好？人家真心做飞机啊，让飞行员了解飞机每一个模块，附加培训体系再做完善一些，这就是好产品。反观这几年的波音，你就知道问题在哪儿了。一个连飞行员都欺瞒的公司，一个连自家工程师都下手的企业，它不出事儿才是个鬼嘞，只不过是早晚是大小的问题。所以我其实特别希望这场质询之后能看到波音切实的变化。当然卡尔霍恩也不过是董事会推出来顶雷的，但我真的是想看到这个行业的领跑者该有的姿态吧。你甚至不说领跑， 然后咱先把手头的产品做好，别把隐患留给乘客，这不过分吧？好吧，那掌柜就先怒气不争到这里了，我们下期再见吧，拜。